Back with another video. July 11th. Wall is closed, but let's just jump into the video. Let's get a drink. Alright, so you seen this all on Twitter. Boycott Superman. Here you have someone saying DC fans are calling for the boycott of the new Superman film. And yes, they are, because they don't like what they see. Dick Cornball is an ugly Superman. Let's just face it. He's not masculine. And it's shocking because Christopher Reeves was only like, what, 25 when he played Superman? And Cornball is like 30. But somehow Reeves looked more masculine than Cornball. That's because he's miscast. You know it. I know it. We all know he's miscast. And we're not buying into this. So I support the boycott. You know my stance. No Snyderverse, no money. And like I said, we will flop every DC movie or comic book property until we get Zack Snyder's Justice League story finished and completed. James Gunn know what the fans want. He definitely know, because if you look in his comment section when he posted that selfie, most of the comments was for the Snyderverse. So if he didn't know, which he already know, he definitely knows now. And all he has to do is pretty much give us what we want, because we're not going to support a company that doesn't respect the fans. I mean, the fans is what keep the company's bills paid. It keeps the actors paid. It keeps the shareholders happy. And we're not buying it this time. They either going to give us what we want, or we're not going to support them. They're either going to go out of business and sell it off to Netflix, because we're not going to support this new DCU. This is about respecting the fans. The fans doesn't want James Gunn mediocrity. The majority of the fans want Zack Snyder's Justice League story completed. And with the money that they have lost, they could have restored the Snyderverse over 10 times. Then that's facts. So this is about DC Studios respecting their fans, their core fans, the people that makes the company, the people that keeps the company running. So it's just like in business. You don't go to a restaurant that gives you shitty customer service. And this is pretty much what WB is doing to this fans. And we're not accepting that. We're not accepting that. This is payback for all the manipulation and games they played. I mean, they made Henry Cavill make this announcement to use some type of bait and switch to manipulate the fans to go see Black Adam. And it just didn't work. It did not work. So this company needs to be punished, and they need to be punished hard. And by doing this boycott, you're doing this because you're telling the company you're not going to bully us around. You're going to either give us what we want, or we're not going to support you. It's that clear. If they don't give us good customer service and good customer satisfaction, we won't support them ever, until they just give us the Snyderverse. And this is what no Snyderverse, no money means. If they don't restore it, if they don't find some way to make those two movies before Superman Legacy come out, then we're not going to support them. We will flop Superman, we will flop Supergirl, and we will flop every DC project until we get Zack Snyder's Justice League story finished. And I don't care what the naysayers say, like John Scampia and Robert Burnett, because those guys are old. They're old men. What, they're in their fucking 60s and 70s? What the fuck do they know? They're washed up. This is a young man's game. We play by young man's rules. We're not with this, let's give Superman Legacy a chance. We don't have to give it a chance, and we're not going to give it a chance because that's not what we want. Giving it a chance is for suckers and losers. Leave that up to James Gunn suckers and losers to give that a chance. If they want to see Superman in a diaper and panties with a fucking dog, let that be their mediocrity. But we all know it's not enough of them because WB Studios need every dollar they can get. And to all those clowns saying, well, WB don't need you Snyder fans money. Yes, they do. They in billions of dollars of debt. They need every cent that they can get. That's why I tell you guys, James Gunn, they're in the weakest position at this point. They didn't spend a lot of money on this film. And we have the power to say fuck them because they said fuck us. So we're going to make our voices heard. And like I said, this boycott isn't just on my channel. This is worldwide. This is all on Twitter. So I support this boycott. And tell your neighbors to support this boycott because this company needs to respect its fan base. And right now they don't. They're giving us a shit sandwich that we don't want. So I just want to put something up. But what do y'all think about this boycott? Because apparently this is worldwide. So share your thoughts below. And remember, no Snyderverse, no money, and keep them wallets closed. And I also got a subscriber request. He want me to take a look at that Jody's Corner video. So I'm gonna critique that and give you my opinion about that clown. All right, so like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace.